Hey everybody. So yeah, yesterday we made pretty good progress. I can't believe I forgot the most important part of updating these things. I guess I change my angle all the time. Um, so basically, in the form, there's whenever the value changes, I need to update the item. So there's kind of like three things going on here. There's a form, and then there's an item, a form, and that's basically what the user's interacting with, and then there's a form, then there's an item, which is basically my interface that I described. It's kind of a light version of the light, and then there's uh, the ThreeJS object, which is a heavy object, has tons of stuff in it, and I made it where it updates the form, but then when the form value changes, I don't update the value of mine. And then when in the ThreeJS service, when it tries to update, it sees that it 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 hasn't been updated. So anyways, now for some reason it changed. That's a mystery to me. I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT was wrong on what the default was, and but I'm not sure. But anyways, so basically the light item dot angle needs to be set equal to the light item dot form question mark, and this is value dot angle. And I always like to do a times one, but I don't know. So anyways, there we are. That should get us that. I guess I need to actually add all this extra boilerplate around this making sure that it actually exists and everything, because I could type in something that isn't wrong. So guess it's not going to be as simple as I was thinking. Okay, so all goes well, this is what we do. If the user happens to enter something that doesn't make sense, then it'll just stay wherever it's at. Then we're calling this angle. So we're saying if the angle exists and the value angle. It's kind of like, man, every bit of training I've ever had tells me that this should be a sort of a reusable function that I pass into it, and I tell it which one to look for, um, and then it returns the right value and all that. But as we're seeing in the animation, where I do a lot of that kind of generic stuff, it's just so buggy. Um, while this is like ugly, having this type of logic in here, it's like, man, is it? I don't know. It's so much less buggy. I don't know. It's so much easier to understand. Just have no. I just don't know. It seems like that extra, not repeating yourself is not really worth the overhead. 100, height of 100, and then basic fung light, add a light. We'll show the edit form. We'll move that out one, and we'll convert it over to a spotlight, and then we'll change the angle to 1. Oh my. Oh no. 1. See, 0.1. Okay. So it kind of seems like it doesn't start off at 0.78, because, okay, I'm just going to delete this light. I'm going to add a new light, set it to 1, turn it into, I don't know even know if you set a spotlight. Oh, I did not realize you could see us. Oh, because I did it, my mesh is still there. Okay, so 0.7854. Okay, I'm going to make this 785 and see if it changes dramatically. See, that changed a lot. So I don't think that that it starts off at 0.754. I think it starts off at some other number. Uh, it seems like it's more like 0.5 or something like that. Or maybe maybe more like 1. Yeah, see, I think pretty sure that that's what it is. What it is. Okay, so delete, add light. Change that to a spotlight. Oh, I need to move it towards us a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to change this to a 1 and see what happens. Yeah, oh, I just added 1. See, okay, that's bigger. I think I still have that other number in point. Oh man, it won't let me. .784. See, I don't know. Something's weird. Something is funny about that. But anyway, so that's basically the equivalent of that. I wonder if I move it closer now to like 0.1, 0.3. Let's see, 0.1. It's actually looking more like 0.5. Change this to a 1. It's really looking more like it's a point light. Yeah, because it didn't change at all. It seems like it changed to a spotlight. I mean to a, so let's change that to a point and now back to a spot. All right, something weird is going on. So what are we looking at on time here? 7 minutes. Okay, so basically there seems to be some kind of bug, right? Let's see, change that to 0.1 and it became a spotlight. I mean a point light again. Because if we change it to a point, it looks exactly, and we change it back, well, if, see, 0.5. Okay, that definitely feels like a point light. Okay, so back to a point, back to a spot, 0.51. Okay, it definitely turned into a point light. I mean a spot, point light, yeah. Let's see. And it's saying, okay, so this is probably going to be a bit time consuming. Let's see. Well, okay, so we definitely know that it's not changing the light type because it's there, but for some reason it seems like that in the update light service the light is changing back to I'm curious. Okay, so point light. So now we have a new. Now back to spotlight. We have a new ID, and now if I change, oh my gosh, okay, so it shouldn't matter because all I changed was that, but my angle was what I was supposed to be trying to change. Okay, so 1.78. Oh, okay, that's good. But then it looks like when I changed my intensity, all right, I don't even know how we were making that bug happen now. For angle 5, angle 1. Oh, maybe it wasn't. I think maybe what I was doing is I was changing the intensity. I don't know. I'll get to watch the video tomorrow, but everything seems to be working now. 3, make it a red spotlight. I guess we can animate it. And this is because the I think the location is going from 1 to 0. So we go to animation. I am playing with fire now. Go to the Z position. We'll leave that at 1. And so the thing that's animating now is the intensity. It's going from 3 to 0. Going from 30 to 0. That's pretty cool. It's like a Terminator red dot. Yeah, if I was to make, I could probably make like 2 eyes that are blinking on something, like a robot face or something like that. That's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know. There might have been a bug in there. I don't think so. I think it was just user error. But what's next? I guess, let's see. I had used up all of my credits on ChatGPT earlier. Spotlight properties. But it said I was going to have more at like 1:30 in the afternoon. So what is next? What is next? What is next? The next one, I guess, is penumbra. Penumbra, the amount of spotlight cone that is attenuated due to penumbra is 0 to 1. So now we can go back to having a slider. I don't even penumbra, the amount of spotlight cone that is attenuated due to penumbra. See, I don't like that when they use the word in the name of the definition. Let's see, what is penumbra? The partially shaded area of the edge of a shadow where the light is only partially blocked. Effect helps create softer, more realistic shadow. Okay, so yeah, so we'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll know exactly what it does. Looks like yeah. So we'll get to play with that tomorrow and actually use it, soften the edge of the spotlight cone. Oh yeah, I think that seems like that'd be a cool thing to have set up. But anyways, so yeah, that went well, and 13 minutes. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.